Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Edge Designs for a brand new video. This video is going to be different than most of my other videos because this video is a tutorial video. Now, if you're a Batman cosplayer or a cosplayer in general, you're aware of makers that predominantly make cowls and gauntlets and armor out of urethane rubber. And one of the age-old questions is, how do you paint urethane? Now, there are urethane paints that you can purchase, but they're rather expensive. You can also, at the beginning of the actual process, if you want your piece to be a specific color, the person making it for you or you yourself can put dyes in the urethane so that it just comes out one solid color. But if you buy something secondhand on, my Facebook group, the Batman costuming group, the Cowl Vault, or other secondhand costuming groups, let's say that you want to do a Michael Keaton Batman suit, and you see a cowl that is on there secondhand for a really good price, and it's blue. Well, it's supposed to be black. So how do you turn it black without breaking the bank? Now, this painting method was taught to me by a friend, and I've held the secret for years and years and years and years, and I'm sure that my friend isn't even in the costuming scene anymore. So I feel like now's the time, because this question keeps coming back to me over and over and over again, because some people have seen that I paint my pieces, and they want to know how. Now, this is not the only way, and this is not the greatest way. This is a way that works, that is cost-effective, cheap, and flat-out works. The product is called Krylon Shortcuts. They come in little bottles like this. I don't think that they make anything bigger than this. They're about $6 a can, so they're quite expensive. I only have white right now because I was touching up a Catwoman cowl for a convention for my wife. But they make a wide variety of colors. The flat colors, flat white, flat black, flat blue, all their flat colors are your best friend. Stay away from metallics. They will stick, but the metallic pigments will rub off on your fingers, and anything else you touch will leave fingerprints. So the paint itself will stick, but the metallic pigments will rub off. I learned this the hard way. I painted a George Clooney sonar cowl with this product, but it was a metallic silver. And it looked great, and then it started, I started leaving fingerprints over it, and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because the pigmented metallic that's in these, the metallic versions of these, doesn't stick, but the paint itself does. Also, they make a clear coat, this company, this brand. Don't use the clear coat. This sticks to urethane, will not rub, will not crack, stretches with the urethane, but the clear coat coats it in a protective coating, and if you try and stretch it or move it, it will eggshell and everything will crack away. The paint underneath will stay, but the clear coat will crack right off, okay? So, here is a quick video that I took about a year ago of a belt that I painted. So it used to look like this. It was a Keaton belt that was gold, and I wanted it to be yellow. And here is the belt. And as you can see, it's now yellow. So here's a quick little video of how I did that. So this is 3 light coats of this. So I literally just did a really light coat just to get some paint on everything. Left it, did another light coat, and then went with the final coat. And as you can see, there's still some of the old color shining through, but I kind of like that for the weathering. There's also some dust particles here, but I'll get rid of those. But as you can see, look, this is just the dust that's coming off. There's no there's no paint that's coming off. Scratch test, nothing. And then flex test. Kind of stretches with it, but doesn't come off. Alright, so you can see from that quick little video there that the belt used to be gold and now it is yellow. Now the video wasn't very good because I was filming it with one hand, especially the stretch test there at the end you couldn't really see, but I'll do the stretch test for you guys right now. Nothing's happening. Flex test. Nothing's happening. Rub test. Nothing's happening. Scratch test. Nothing's happening. You can see a little bit of the older color there. But there you go, guys. That's how you paint urethane. Cheaply. Not the best method. And it will wear off if you get a lot of use out of it. This was just on display. And, I mean, like, you can see. Nothing's happening. Like, it's perfect. It's a perfect method that's cheap and works. But I did wear this suit to a convention, and I got a little bit of battle damage there just from it rubbing on my legs and stuff. But other than that little scuff and a little bit of weathering, which was intentional, nothing's coming off, and it's still perfectly one color. So, use this method if you guys would like. Krylon shortcuts. I can't take credit for this method. A buddy of mine showed this to me. And I've been using it ever since. I used this to touch up white stitching on a Catwoman cowl. I've painted a Clooney cowl. I've painted this belt. So I've used this method quite a few times. Just to reiterate, the flat colors are your best friend. They make a wide variety of colors. Stick to the flat colors. Stay away from the metallics. They will stick if you're just doing it for display. If you want to make a sonar cowl completely silver if you want, go ahead. But do your best not to handle it very much. It'll stick and it'll flex and everything's good, but the pigments will rub off in your hands, and anything you touch, it'll leave that pigment everywhere. And do not use the clear coat. You lose the flexibility, it creates a protective shell, and if you move it at all, it will eggshell and crack off. Just the flat colors. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. Krylon shortcuts. Flat out sticks to urethane. Now you guys can paint your pieces whatever color you want, just using this little product right here. Peace out. Be good people.